Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the BCB Sports Studio. We've got a fantastic evening of virtual racing lined up for you tonight. I'm your host, Tim Stock.
And I'm Colette Stock. Good evening to you all.
So we hope you enjoy the evening. So just before we get going with the formal part, I thought I'd explain a little bit how it's going to work tonight. So the object of the game is to win as much virtual money as you can. So you start with £100 of virtual money in your bank, and then it's up to you how you spend it in the races. We've got 4 races lined up for you this evening. So the 740, the 750, the 810, and the 820. We've got a break for the cheer for the NHS at 8 o'clock, which we'll do. Before each of the races, you'll see the race card with the runners, and Colette will go through the runners for you. And then all you do in the comments is just choose your horse and how much you'd like on the horse. I'd explained a little bit in the instructions about betting. So there's only one bet per race, and you can bet win or each way. If you bet to win, that the amount that you bet is the bet. So if you have £10 win, that's £10. If you back each way, then you might get some money if the horse is placed, but the bet costs double. So if you have £10 each way, that will cost you £20. Okay, so if you don't say win or each way, we'll just assume it's to win. So you start with £100, and it's up to you how you spend that throughout the evening. If you win on the first race and the second race, you're free to put your winnings on. We'll try and update you to how much money you've got left. So as I say, just put your bet in the comments column, and we'll record those for you and work out how much hopefully that you'll win.
It's going to be great.
So it's not too long now till the first race. So without further ado, on with the main show.
Later at 8 o'clock, we have a cheer for the NHS. But now live on BCB Sport, it's an evening of virtual racing.
Oh, that's fantastic there. You might have recognised that great theme. That was obviously the grandstand theme, classic theme there of BBC Sport. Soon we'll be onto the race card for the first race, and Colette will be then taking you through the runners. During that time, I might disappear off here to my laptop to record all of your bets, and then hopefully, as I say, hopefully a few of those will be winning bets as well. Some of you may remember we had a race night social a few years ago, I think with fish and chips involved. That was good fun, so we hope everybody enjoys this evening just as much. Okay, so let's move on to race 1. So you'll see there on the screen we've got the runners for the first race. The first race is the 740 from Newmarket, the cheesy platter. The going is good to firm, and the distance is 1 mile and 4 furlong. This race is on the flat, so there are no jumps, and this is for fillies and mares only.
So horse number 1, Dutch Edam. He's in the royal blue colours with royal blue sleeves and a royal blue cap. He's been successful at 7 furlongs and 1 mile, 2 furlongs on good to firm ground. He won a listed race last time out where when 10 to 11 favourite over 1 mile and 2 furlongs. Good to firm last month, beating French Brie by 1 1/4 lengths. A well-rounded favourite that often delivers. Horse number 2, Swiss Gruyere. He is the yellow and a royal blue chevron on his body with yellow sleeves and a red cap. His recent form, he won at 1 mile 2 furlongs and 1 mile 3 furlongs on good to firm and good ground. A winner at 14 to 1 in a listed race at Warwick over 1 mile 3 furlongs. Good to firm last month. Promising start to her career and could mature nicely.
I think I get the joke there.
Horse 3, Belgium Limburger. So he, the royal blue colours. I keep saying he. Are they he or she?
Females, these, for fillies and mares.
Female horses. So she's the royal blue with the royal blue and white stripes and the white cap. Recent form, a winner at 7 furlongs on good to soft ground. 3rd of 10 beaten 4 lengths at 50 to 1 on her latest outing in a listed race at York over 1 mile and 4 furlongs last year. A strong contender, but quite a task for her from here. Horse number 4, Italian Gorgonzola. Love that name. Gorgonzola. Can't even say it.
Sounds like an Italian footballer to me.
So that's in the green. The colours the green with red. How do you say it? Epaulets. With green sleeves and a green cap. Recent forms, won 7 furlongs and 1 mile 3 furlongs on good ground. Beaten 12 lengths at 6 to 1 on her last trip at Royal Ascot over 1 mile 4 furlongs. Not a bad choice as long as she doesn't crumble. Oh, good one. Horse 5, English Cheddar. So that's the brown colours with white sleeves and a brown and white cap. Recent form has had success at 1 mile 3 furlongs and 1 mile 4 furlongs on good to firm and good to soft ground. Came fourth of 9 at 11 to 2 on her latest outing at Haydock over 1 mile 4 furlongs earlier this month. A mature mare that has place claims here. Horse number 6, Danish Blue. So royal blue colours, emerald green sleeves and a royal blue cap. Recent forms, won 4 times from 1 mile 2 furlongs to 1 mile 4 furlongs on firm to good and good to soft ground. Won on her latest outing when 15 to 8 favourite over this course and distance last month. Her trainer, Dana Blue, suggests she prefers the softer ground but could still travel well today. Horse number 7, American Jack. Jack, if you don't back this, I don't know why. Silk colours, so we've got green with pink sash and white sleeves and a pink cap. Recent form came 6th of 11 at 6 to 1 on her latest outing at Royal Ascot over 1 mile 4 furlongs. Last month, also won at Lingfield over 1 mile 2 furlongs. A mild contender that could be placed today. And horse number 8, French Brie. So that's the yellow with large black spots and the yellow sleeves and a yellow with black spots cap. Recent form, won 3 times from 1 mile 1 furlong to 1 mile 2 furlongs on good to firm and good to soft ground and on the all-weather. Came 2nd of 5 at 11 to 8 behind Dutch Edam, beaten by 1 1/4 lengths. A promising runner that could go all the way. So those are your 8 horses. Place your bets now.
I can see a few bets coming through now, so I'll try and record these. Looks a good strong field for this one. Have you got any fancies in this one, Colette?
Oh, I think I've got to go with Italian Gorgonzola.
Okay. Any reason, or just because you like the name?
I love the name, to be honest. The race starts in 1 minute, so...
Yeah, so just get your bets in now if you haven't already.
Did you know, I put a bet on a horse to come in at 10 to 1, and it did. But unfortunately, all the others came in at 12:30.
Oh, dear. I didn't know we were in for an evening of stand-up comedy as well.
Yeah, written all over me.
Right, it's not long till post time now, so we've still got the bets coming in. So I'll make a note of all these, and we'll make sure any winners are counted. I think I can see the horses down at the start now, so I'll pass you over to our racecourse commentator, Mark Johnson.
We're at the headquarters now of British Racing at Newmarket. We're on the July course. Beautiful summer's afternoon. Good to firm ground, and the 8-strong field running over 1.5 miles for the cheesy platter. Nearest to us, in the blue with the green sleeves, that is number 6, Danish Blue. An 8-to-1 chance. Now, you may find that surprising that this horse is 8-to-1. It's won its last 4 starts, but those wins have come in a lesser grade, so he's up in grade today and will need to run a personal best if it's going to keep that winning sequence going. And the yellow with the black spots, another in-form horse, number 8, French Brie, who's an 8-to-1 chance, has won 3 out of 4 so far this season, again in a lesser grade. The green colours with the red epaulettes is number 4, Italian Gorgonzola, a 10-to-1 chance. We don't see a lot of Italian Gorgonzola, only the 4 career starts so far, but 2 wins to date. Number 2, Swiss Gruyere, will be the last to load at 16-to-1, and a win down in grade at Warwick last time. They're just about all set. Stand by with 1.5 miles ahead of them, and they're off. The one that was a little bit slow to begin was Belgian Limburger as they went through the early stages of the contest. The first to break the line, American Jack. American Jack goes on with the pink cap, stalked by the royal blue of the even money favourite at the off. That is Dutch Edam, and now whipping right round the outside, it's English Cheddar, the brown colours with the white sleeves, and now it's English Cheddar who goes clear and crosses to the rail and gets a lead of 2 lengths to American Jack in second, and then Dutch Edam in third place. In fourth is French Brie as they go towards their one and only turn in this 1.5 mile contest. In fifth on the outside is Danish Blue, sixth is Swiss Gruyere, and then pulling quite hard in the green colours, Italian Gorgonzola, last but one, the slow starting Belgian Limburger at the back of the field as they make the turn and now begin to set their sights on the run for home. The leader, English Cheddar, by 2 lengths to American Jack in second. A further couple of lengths to third. That's Dutch Edam, the chestnut horse, who's got a big white blaze. And then the yellow colours, French Brie towards that one's outside, and wider still is Danish Blue. Swiss Gruyere is running the rail next, the red cap, followed by the green of Italian Gorgonzola, and still it's Belgian Limburger who whips in the field through the halfway point. English Cheddar's lead is about half a length now to Dutch Edam, the favourite travelling powerfully towards the outside, the royal blue colours, also travelling well in the slipstream of the leader. That is American Jack, pink cap, racing now in third with 5 furlongs to go. French Brie is now in fourth. On the outside, Danish Blue is in fifth. Swiss Gruyere, followed then by Italian Gorgonzola, and now with half a mile to go, Belgian Limburger is still the back marker. There's still no real pace on here. This is going to be a dash for the cash through the final 2 furlongs or so. And it's still English Cheddar now begins to wind it up. The lead extends to 3 parts of a length over Dutch Edam in second. He's looking for a little bit of racing room here on American Jack. Plenty of horse, nowhere to go. Towards the outside is Danish Blue. And here comes the sprint. 2 furlongs to run. Still, English Cheddar has got the lead. No excuses for Dutch Edam. Every chance. Still, he screams for racing room on American Jack, but those doors just won't open. To the outside, Danish Blue. Italian Gorgonzola is picking up. Now they meet rising ground, a furlong to run. English Cheddar's out in front. Now the door is open for American Jack, and American Jack bursts through, and American Jack will win. Good effort. American Jack wins. Second, English Cheddar. Third was Dutch Edam. It was a real Houdini act to try and get out of that pocket, but in the end, number 7, American Jack, does oblige. Number 7, American Jack, at 4-1. Second was number 5, English Cheddar, at 14-1. Third, number 1, Dutch Edam, the even money favourite.
Well, that was a fantastic race there. It looked like English Cheddar was going to hang on there, but when American Jack when he got out there, he flew home. I've just got a few more bets to record now, so I'll just leave you with Colette to just go over the result there.
So the winner was American Jack. So quite good for our band with Jack as the conductor. So that's excellent. He was 4-1. So that's an amazing result. And the runners up were English Cheddar and Dutch Edam. Quite a lot of horses with cheese names in that race, which was cool. I saw that some of you betted on the horses with the coolest colours for the jockey, which again, great reason to bet on the horse. Some of you are actually betting on horses that you've seen race in the past, which is fun. But it was American Jack, the winner, which is amazing. How are we doing, Tim?
We're getting there. We're
all the bets in. So yeah, lots of you have been betting, which is great. Just takes a little while to upload on our spreadsheet. But we're nearly there, which is great. Lots of you were backing English Cheddar. Lots of you backing Italian Gorgonzola. I don't know whether that's because I said I would back that one or whether it's just because it's a really cool name for a horse. Who knows? But it was American Jack. So well done. I think it might have actually only been Jack that went for American Jack in the end. Or there were a couple more. Maybe a couple more.
People there that did that.
That's excellent. But we're nearly there, Tim. We're on the last one.
Yeah, we're nearly there. Sorry, no, there's another one. Sorry.
Oh, there's another bet come in. This is hot in the betting shop tonight.
Oh yeah, it's very popular.
It's hard to keep up with it, but hey, that's what we're here for, which is great. Did you know a horse walks into a bar? Hey, says the barman. Yes, please, says the horse.
Oh.
Boom, boom, so good. Right, all the bets in?
I think we're almost there now.
How are we looking on the leaderboard then? Who's taken an early lead with those winnings?
Just hold on a second. Just need to do a bit of magic on the computer.
We'll do a magic, click our fingers, and we'll see what happens. So we're at 7:45 now. Do you think we'll fit in another race before?
Yeah, that'll be
chair?
fine. Yeah, that'll be okay.
Excellent. So we're all on time, ready to go and applaud the NHS and our carers and key workers at 8 o'clock, which is really important. It's a lovely sunny evening. Actually, it would be really nice to go and watch the races tonight, but you never know. It might be back quite soon, at least on the TV.
No. Yeah, so I think
are we all in?
I think we are all in there, so I'll just update a couple of things here.
We need to just work a little bit faster behind the scenes.
Yeah, we would have been a bit faster, but the production staff didn't turn up tonight, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, sack them, I say. Sack the production team. Lots of people very happy. Jack's very happy that American Jack won.
Yeah, I think Tom and Ella were on American Jack as well.
John Lewis thinks that his horse was part donkey. Interesting.
Well, your luck may change throughout the
Yes, race 2 is coming up. There's lots of good runners. Pick wisely in the next one. Was American Jack the pre-race favourite?
No.
No, surprise. How often do the pre-race favourites actually win?
Well, the favourites win more often than not, but then they're favourites, so the prices are shorter.
Ah, okay. I'm glad someone understands very, very well about horse racing and betting.
I wouldn't say understand, but...
Oh, how are we doing, Tim?
We're getting there.
Race number 2 is meant to be in 2 minutes.
That's good. We'll be there, don't worry.
So, I think any second now the leaderboard is going to appear. Apologies for the slight delay. But do you know where horses go when they're not very well?
No, you tell me.
They go to the hospital. It's good that, isn't it?
Okay, so you'll see the leaderboard there
He
now.
didn't even laugh.
So you'll
Tom
see
Jude and Jack Martin taking it early.
storming ahead with £200 there. Simon Wicks £160. Ella in third, £150. Jules on £125. Linda Cunningham at £112.50. And the rest of you will have lost a bit of money there, I'm afraid.
Oh no!
I'll just check if there's anybody on the second page as well. Oh no, there's nobody.
Oh, so who's down the bottom? It looks like John and S might have lost out a little bit in that round.
Yeah.
Down to £60, John.
Okay.
Bet wisely in the second race.
Let's move on to race 2 without further ado. If we could go through these quickly, and then we could get the race on and then get the result before our cheer for the NHS.
So race 2, horse number 1, Dealey Boppers. So they're in the dark green, white hoop sleeves, dark green and white check, dark green and white cap. Winner of 3 hurdles and a national hunt flat race from 2 miles to 2 miles, 1 furlong, good soft ground. Was second of 4 at 11 to 8 on his seasonal reappearance in a chase of Exeter over 2 miles, 1 furlong. Blinkered for the first time today, but favourite here. So could be bobbing around the finishing post. Very funny. Horse 2, the Mullet. So then the emerald green and orange hoops and the white cap. Successful in 2 hurdle races at 2 miles 1 furlong and 2 miles 4 furlongs on good soft ground. Has every chance here if it doesn't have a bad hair day. That's the long and short of it. Oh dear. Horse 3, Roller Disco, royal blue, white sleeves, red cap. Finished 24 lengths behind the winner when 4th of 8 at 33 to 1 is chasing Better Exeter over 2 miles 1 furlong earlier this month. Horse number 4, Fairy Dice, very cool, brown with white stars and the red cap. Came second, 11 at 4 to 1 joint favourite on his chasing debut at Sandown Park over 2 miles. Horse number 5 is Sinclair C5. That's got the white sleeves and then a black and pink body. Was 9th of 11 at 33 to 1 in his chasing debut at Sandown over 2 miles. Could run out of juice before the end of the race. Horse number 6, Smiley Badge. So dark blue with a white star, red sleeves with white stars. Won 3 hurdle races from 2 miles to 2 miles to 1 furlong. A contented horse in chasing form. Horse number 7, Billy Bass.
I think the runners are at the start now, so we may have to go over.
We need to go.
So get your bets in as soon as you can here, and looks like they're down at the start. So over to our race commentator, Mark Johnson, once again.
We're at Newbury for the Fad Memorial Chase. 13 fences, and they're running over 2 miles and 1 furlong. And this race is designed for horses at the beginning of their steeplechase career. A lot of them have got form over the smaller hurdles, but none of these have won so far over the bigger obstacles. So jumping will very much be at a premium. The favourite here is number 1, Dealey Boppers. You're looking for dark green colours with the white hoop and checkered sleeves. The 2 to 1 favourite has only finished out of the first 2 once in its last 6 starts. That includes 3 victories over the smaller hurdles. But he is blinkered for the first time. We'll have to see how he shapes up to jumping over the bigger fences with those blinkers on today. One of the other horses towards the top end of the betting market at 4 to 1 is number 2, the Mullet, who is in the green and orange hoops with the white cap. Another horse who comes here with some good form over hurdles. How will he handle these bigger obstacles this afternoon? They're walking in and they're off for the Fad Memorial Chase. 2 miles and 1 furlong. They take a couple of fences before they come up past the enclosures, and it's Smiley Badge who leads them to the first of the 13 fences they take. Getting rather low in second was the Mullet, and they're all safely over. Towards the rear of the field at the moment, Sinclair C5, the pink cap and the blue and yellow stripes, pulling quite hard towards the near side is Billy Bass. They go over fence number 2, and it was Smiley Badge who led the way. The Mullet was more fluent over the second than he was over the first, and then Pet Rock, who's in the light blue, racing in third, and then the favourite in the dark green, that is Dealey Boppers, in fourth, and this is the one and only water jump in this contest, right in front of the stands, and they're all safely over. So it's Smiley Badge who leads the way. So the hoops of the Mullet towards the inside, the pale blue and pink of Pet Rock on that one's outside, then the dark green of the favourite Dealey Boppers. The brown between horses is Fairy Dice. The all royal blue jacket with the white sleeves on the inside is Roller Disco, and still Billy Bass is towards the tail of the field together with Sinclair C5. They head down the back straight, and it's Smiley Badge who's made every yard to this point. Takes them now into the wings of fence number 4, and the leader stood off that a long way, jumps it really well. Back in the field, it was a slight mistake by Fairy Dice in the brown with the red stars. They go now towards the first of the 2 open ditches in this contest. Big test for these novice chasers, and they're all safely over. So it's Smiley Badge who leads the way, to the Mullet in second, closing up Roller Disco towards the inside, and then on the left as we look down the track, the dark green of Dealey Boppers, and there was a mistake just in advance of Dealey Boppers there by Pet Rock, who hit that fence really hard. Billy Bass is now being ridden along towards the tail of the field as well as they go towards the middle fence down the back straight. And over that one, it was on the inside. Roller Disco, who's now come through to be interested for the lead with Smiley Badge and then the Mullet. And these then being followed by Pet Rock. And on that one's inside came Furry Dice. And then Dealy Boppers. Only got a couple behind as they've gone through the halfway point. And they are still Sinclair C5 and towards the outside the ridden along Billy Bass. So they now are about to leave the back straight behind them. They've got 5 more fences to take. And the next fence is taken on the side of the course, and this is where they do begin to quicken, and this is another tricky fence coming up for these inexperienced chasers. And it's Smiley Badge who leads the way by just a length to Roller Disco in second, towards the outside the Mullet in the hooped colours is in third, then Pet Rock towards the outside of Furry Dice, and then Dealy Boppers as they get over the cross fence, and then at the back of the field Billy Bass, who's still being driven, and now Sinclair C5 is the slow coach at the back. They begin to make the turn in line for home with 4 more fences to take, and it's now Roller Disco who has taken the lead. To the outside is Smiley Badge, to the inside that is Furry Dice, and then back in 4th place and now staying on well is Dealy Boppers as they come down now towards the 4th from home. It's Roller Disco, the blue with the white sleeves. Oh, he breasted that fence, he hit it hard. Another mistake by the Mullet, and also at the back of the field a mistake by Billy Bass as they come down now towards the final open ditch, the 3rd from home. And it's Roller Disco who just has the lead. Smiley Badge towards the near side, the red sleeves. The brown on the far side, that is Furry Dice. The favourite, Dealy Boppers, now driven back in 4th place. Pet Rock has been pulled up as they got over the 2nd from home. And it's Roller Disco has just still got the lead. To on the far side, Furry Dice. To the near side, that is Smiley Badge who's trying to rally between horses. Dealy Boppers comes again. The final fence, still 4 of them with a chance. It's Roller Disco, Dealy Boppers, the far side, Furry Dice. No more from Smiley Badge. Inside the final half furlong they go. And it is Dealy Boppers who is driven clear by a length and a half from Roller Disco in second, and it's Dealy Boppers who will win. Dealy Boppers in front, Roller Disco in second, and back in third, Smiley Badge. It didn't look likely as they came down towards the final couple of fences, but in the end the favourite has obliged. Number 1, Dealy Boppers wins and was the 2-1 favourite. Second, number 3, Roller Disco at 6-1, and third was number 6, Smiley Badge at 14-1.
Oh, what a fantastic race there. Smiley Badge led for a long way and he looked
Very
like he might
tense
win.
at the end there,
But,
my gosh.
Yeah, he's got a tendency to jump out to his right and maybe he might be better going the other way around. But Dealy Boppers finished like a train and certainly looks like he might even stay a bit further.
Dealy Boppers.
Right, well, we calculate the winnings for that race, I think it's time to give our salute to the NHS. If we all go out and show our appreciation for our NHS and our other key workers, obviously, then we will come back and show the leaderboard afterwards.
Yeah, about 8:05.
Okay, so we'll be back in around 5 minutes. Okay, we're back. I hope you all went out in force to show the NHS your appreciation. So we've calculated.
You'll notice there as well on the pictures there was the Fields house that Ashley put up blue lights last week. So that was Ashley's house that was featured. So I noticed Jane asked if we were all going to Ashley's house, kind of virtually, which was really cool. We're back. Jez is back. Excellent.
So we've got the leaderboard up there for you after that race, and the current standings show that Tom Jude is currently heading the leaderboard with a bulging wallet with
secret better
with £150 in. We've got Maureen there on £140 after she picked Dealey Bopper there. Fantastic.
Picked the winner.
Linda's doing nicely there. She's got an unround number of £137.50. Lawrence managed to find a winner there. Ella's still up there. Karen as well. She's, I think, using HMRC's money there. Wise selection. And a few others there above the 100 mark. But then down towards the bottom there, we've
Jane, Heather.
We've got Jane. And then on the second page here, We've got Ashley, who's only got £40 left in the kitty, and
John?
and John's only got 20.
John, you need to spend your money wisely. Otherwise, you might just be a spectator rather than a bettor.
Right, so now we move on to our third race.
So
this is actually the shortest race of the day. This is the Mr. and Mrs. Handicap, and this is run at Ayr, which is in Scotland on the west coast. And this is over the minimum trip of 5 furlongs, again on the flat. This is for 4-year-olds and upwards. So start to place your bets now, and Colette will take you through the runners for the next race.
Okay, so horse number 1, Mr. Footing. Lovely green and yellow cross of the rein and sleeves, the emerald green sleeves and the yellow cap. Has won 3 times at 5 furlongs on good to firm and good ground, and on the all-weather. Beaten 3 1/4 lengths behind Misdemeanor at 5-1 favourite on his latest outing over 5 furlongs earlier this month. Mustn't put a foot wrong today. Dear, oh dear, they get worse. Oh, I think the cat might be joining us. Maybe not, cat. Goodbye. Bilbo, don't stick your... Oh my gosh. Bilbo, we do love you, but just go and watch the horse racing somewhere else. Horse 2, Misguided. She's got the grey with the white hoop and blue sleeves and the orange cap. Recent form, won twice at 5 furlongs on good to firm ground, but last win was over 2 years ago, so quite a long time. Likely to run a good race today if her jockey keeps her on the right track. Horse 3, Mr. Sitter. Oh, I love that name, Mr. Sitter. And also really cool colours, white and royal blue, halves, black and white spots on the sleeves and a black cap. Recent form has won 7 races at 5 furlongs on good to soft and soft ground, beaten into 4th at 12 at 11-1 on his latest outing at Mulsborough over 5 furlongs. Earlier this month has a firm place. Hey?
Musselburgh.
Yeah, that one. Clearly, I'm really up to my knowledge of where horse racing grounds are. Corrected, thank you. Horse number 4, Misdemeanor. Again, love that name. Also love the colours, emerald green with white spots, yellow sleeves and an emerald green and white striped hat. Recent form, won 4 times from 5 furlongs to 7 furlongs on good to firm ground on the all-weather. Beaten by 2 lengths when second of 12 at 9-2 favourite on her latest outing at Musselburgh. Did I get it that time?
Yeah.
Over 5 furlongs. The favourite is on good form and could be in with a chance as long as she stays out of trouble. Oh dear. Horse 5, Mr. Chance, 6-1. Colours, white with a dark blue diamond, dark blue sleeves and a black cap. Winner of 6 races from 5 furlongs to 6 furlongs on ground, varying from firm to soft. Was 5th of 16 at 5-1 favourite on his latest outing at Haydock over 6 furlongs earlier this month. A popular each way choice that is probably worth a gamble. John and S, that might be the one, you don't know. Horse 6, Misfired, 5-1 there. Again, love the colours, pink and black, with pink with black spots on the sleeves and a pink cap. Recent form, she's won 4 times from 5 furlongs to 6 furlongs on firm, good to firm and good ground. Was 4th of 10 at 7-4 favourite on her latest outing at Sandown over 5 furlongs earlier this month. A strong contender if she doesn't stray off course. The boom boom, they get worse. Horse number 6, Mr. Bus. Mr. Bus. That's such a cool name for a horse. Dark green, orange, epaulets, is it?
Epaulets, yeah.
Oh, I am learning.
I'm sure Jules could tell you about epaulets.
There you go, Jules. Dark green, orange checks, green and orange cap. Recent form successful at 5 furlongs and 6 furlongs on good to firm and good ground. Won at 9-1 at Catterick over 5 furlongs earlier this month. Has risen £4 in handicap as a result and could be left standing in the stalls. And finally, horse number 8, Miss Heard. So that's the dark green with the pink star, dark green with pink stars on sleeves and dark green cap with a pink star. Recent form has won 3 times at 5 furlongs on firm, good to firm and good ground. Was 2nd of 16 at 8-1 on her latest outing at Pontefract over 5 furlongs. Back to form. I said back to form. Who are you going for? So are the bets rolling in now, Tim?
Yeah, they're starting
How
to come
are we
in now.
looking? What time is the race? How long have we got till the race?
It's just a couple of minutes till the off.
A couple of minutes.
They're on their way down to the start as we speak.
The schedule is maybe a little more relaxed now. We needed to get to 8 o'clock on time, which was a little bit stressful, but we managed. Hey, did you know what a horse's favourite TV show is?
No, I didn't know that.
Neighbours. Ah, how good is that?
Brilliant.
It just so happens it's my favourite show as well, so clearly I'm at one with horses. It was brilliant. How are we looking? Everybody getting their bets in? Are people going? Are people gambling? Are they taking their chances?
Oh yeah.
What's John gone for? Have we had John and S's in yet?
Yeah, indeed we have.
Oh, yeah. John, I hope you're hoping to stay off the leaderboard. Jane, I hope you've picked wisely as well. Looks like
yeah, they need to get a bit back. It looks like the runners, they're actually going into the stalls now. So we'll once again cross to our racecourse commentator Mark Johnson for the action.
Enjoy the.
We're at Ayr in Scotland for the Mr. and Mrs. Handicap. This is a sprint over just 5 furlongs. That is 1,000 metres on the straight course, and most of the runners are already loaded. The favourites in the green with the white spots and yellow sleeves, Misdemeanor, who is a 4-1 favourite here in a wide open race, already a 4 times winner and a good second in a competitive race last time out. The dark green with a pink star is number 8, Miss Heard, a 7-1 chance moving into the starting stalls, followed by the favourite Misdemeanor. And here's number 5, Mr. Chance, a course and distance winner already, and a 6-1 chance on the betting boards today. 8 runners in the gate, and they're off. Just pinched back as the gates were released was Mr. Chance, also slow to begin Mr. Bus. The early speed to the far side rail, the orange cap of Misguided right up there, together with Miss Heard, and towards the near side is Mr. Sitter. These then being followed by Mr. Footing, over on the far side Mr. Bus. Towards the near side in the pink and black quarters is Misfired. Alongside that one is Mr. Chance, and as they go towards the halfway point, the favourite Misdemeanor is absolute last. It is now Miss Heard who has got the lead. To in second is Misguided to the far side rail. Then in third is Mr. Sitter, who's there with every chance now. Misfired in the pink is being driven along. Looking for racing room is Mr. Footing. Now the favourite Misdemeanor has been switched to the centre of the course and is eating up ground. Inside the final furlong they go. Mr. Sitter a slender lead between horses. Misfired towards the near side is Misdemeanor. Misdemeanor now has the head in front, and it is Misdemeanor who wins from last to first. In second, Mr. Sitter, and in third, Misfired. Number 4, Misdemeanor, is a winning favourite at 4-1 and overcomes not a great deal of luck in running to win cosily in the end. Second was number 3, Mr. Sitter, at 11-1, and third, number 6, Misfired, at 5-1.
Are we back?
Whoa, what a thrilling race there. Misdemeanor looked like he might have some trouble in running there, right out the back, but then swept through the whole field to win it with a great finishing kick. But it was a fantastic ride, but Misdemeanor, ultimately the favourite, is the winner, and Misdemeanor, sorry, so congratulations to everybody that backed him.
How often does the favourite win?
You've already asked me this.
Oh no, I'm on repeat, sorry. It's, it's a bit kind of up in the air really, but quite a few of you back Misdemeanor, which is fabulous. I'm also really pleased to see that, Jack, you're taking notes of the horse jokes. Clearly, I made them all up myself and I've got loads up my sleeves, but you're welcome to use them anytime on a bandstand whenever we're allowed back on them to play. But yeah, lots of you back Misdemeanor, which is the favourite, so that's looks like there could be a few of you making a bit of a winning on race number 3. Runners up were Mr. Sitter and Misfired. Is that Misfired?
Yeah.
Misfired. Love it. Misfired. Imagine actually being called that. That's so fun. So Misfired was 5-1 and Mr. Sitter was 11-1. So how are we looking on the? I'm
just.
On the spreadsheet, we're just calculating. Oh, okay. So not long until we see. There's only one more race left tonight until we see who has won the BCB lockdown edition of Race Night, which has been really fun. We've been enjoying it. It's quite stressful behind the scenes getting all the bets in, but we're managing thanks to the amazing technology. I have to admit it is mostly Tim. Bilbo, that might have been Bilbo's tail. Bilbo, please stop. So yeah, how are we doing? Nearly there? Just checking that we've got all of the bets in.
I think we're nearly there.
We're nearly there. Okay. So clearly it's time for another joke. A pony went to the doctor complaining about a sore throat. The doctor said, "It's okay, you're just a little horse." Did you get it?
Oh yeah, I think I did.
That was really fun. Clearly, you know, that was. I think that's a well-known joke. That one. What about another one? Should we have another joke? Why not? What did the horse say when he fell? "I've fallen and I can't giddy up."
Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
right, so
Bilbo's here. Bilbo.
So I think we're ready to have a look at the leaderboard. Just want to throw the cat off before he stands on the keyboard and we lose all.
It's being a bit mischievous. Go around there. That's fine.
Okay, so let's have a look at the standings currently. So we've got Lawrence at the top
now.
now.
Lawrence has taken the lead. £255.
He strongly fancied Misdemeanor there, and she duly obliged for him, as is for Maureen and Jane and Maddie that also backed the winner there.
Some people shot up the leaderboard.
Yeah, so it's all going to be down to the last race now to see who can take the
Jack Martin,
the BCB.
Jane's still not doing very well. Alison Riley, better be careful with your £47. £47.
And if we look at the bottom of the leaderboard there, Ashley Field just 20 in the bank, and John's just got 10, so he'll be looking for a
he's not out yet.
A big return in the last.
Pick wisely, John and Ashley.
Right, so we come to our final race of the day, and this is the 8:20 from Cartmel, which is up in the Lake District. It's a lovely little town. The ground is good to firm, and this is the Who's Counting the Calories chase. So this is over a distance of 2 miles and 1 furlong. We've got 12 fences. This is over the jumps, and this is for horses 12 years and up.
Who's counting the calories? Is that a bit of a hint at the moment?
A lockdown joke.
A lockdown joke. So, horse number 1, Lardy Cake. What a name. Brilliant. Okay. In the light blue and red colours, with light blue and red sleeves and a red cap. Recent form, a West Country delight. Had success in 2 hurdle races at 2 miles on good to firm ground and good ground. Was 4th of 7 at 14-1 on his latest outing in a chase at Stratford over 2 miles 4 furlongs. And that was just last month. Could be involved in the finish. Horse number 2, Rolly Polly Pudding.
Is that Roly Poly Pudding?
Rolly Polly, or Colette's version, Rolly Polly. Roly Poly Pudding.
As you know, that's Harry Redknapp's favourite dinner, isn't it? Jam Roly Poly.
Jam Roly Poly, yes. He never shut up about it on I'm a Celebrity. Guilty pleasure there. So, Roly Poly Pudding, 3-1 in the orange and purple seams, with orange and purple hoops on the sleeves and an orange cap. So, won a hurdle race at 2 miles on soft ground, was 2nd of 10 at 14-1 on his latest outing in a chase at Worcester, just down the road, over 2 miles. On a roll, and is a real jammy favourite here. Oh, they get worse. They really do. Horse number 3 is Banoffee Pie. Do you like Banoffee Pie?
Me, I love it, yeah.
Oh, no, it's not my love. No, it's not my favourite, but never mind. 4-1 Banoffee Pie, maroon, beige, triple diamond colours, beige sleeves, and a maroon with beige diamond on the cap. Won a hurdle race by 1 3/4 lengths at Southwell over 2 miles last month.
I think they pronounce it Southwell. But,
wow, I'm doing really well tonight with my pronunciation. Never mind. A curious mixture that cannot be ruled out today. Oh dear. Horse number 4, Black Forest Gatto. Do you like Black Forest Gatto?
No.
No. Oh, okay. Maybe you don't back that one if you don't like it. 9-1. Yellow with purple hoop on the colours, purple and yellow stripes on the sleeves, and the cap is yellow with a purple star. Recent form has won a hurdle race at 2 miles 2 furlongs on good to firm ground. 3rd of 11, beaten by 11 lengths at 18-1 on his latest outing in a chase at Market Raisin over 2 miles 4 furlongs. The jockey has received sound advice from trainer Cherry Cake, who said, "With a little whipping, you could easily have your cake and eat it." Oh, don't be fooled by the pun. Are you going to back Black Forest Gatto? Horse 5, Cream Donut. I personally really love these colours. Yellow cap and then a green and yellow chevron, emerald green on the sleeves. Recent form, placed in a hurdle race from 10 starts, well beaten when 4th of 6 at 8 to 1 on his latest outing in a chase at Exeter over 2 miles and 7 furlongs. His recent experience over hurdles should stand him in good stead. The owner, Hugh Jass, will be piling on the pounds today. Oh dear. Horse number 6, Treacle Tart. Do you like Treacle Tart?
Yeah.
Oh, love Treacle Tart. 14 to 1. Royal blue colours, emerald green sleeves, white and emerald green spots on the cap. Has won a hurdle race and 2 national hunt flat races from 2 miles to 2 miles 1 furlong on good ground. Could be a little sticky over the jumps today. Oh dear. 2 to go. Horse number 7, Suet Pudding. Have I pronounced that right? What is Suet Pudding?
Suet pudding.
Sounds vile. I'm not sure I like
suet,
it.
Isn't that beef or something like that?
Beef pudding? Oh my gosh, I hope not. Red with white stripes, red and white sleeves in halves and a red cap. Recent form, unplaced in all 9 starts under National Hunt rules. Was 6th of 12 at 12 to 1 on his latest National Hunt outing in a chase at Uttoxeter over 2 miles last month. Needs to shape up to have any chance here. 25 to 1. Perhaps not the horse to back, but you may wish to. And finally, horse number 8, Chocolate Fountain. Who doesn't love Chocolate Fountain? I love it. 4 to 1. Colours green with a gold sash. I said slash. Gold sash. Green with golden hoops on the sleeves, a green and gold cap. So has had success in 2 hurdle races at 2 miles and 2 miles 1 furlong on good to firm and good to soft ground. Pulled up 2 out in a chase when 11 to 2 at Uttoxeter over 2 miles just last month. A good flowing runner with a steady pace. So there are your 8 runners for the final race of this evening. So pick wisely. Some real good choices there. Who would you back, Tim?
It's a difficult race.
I think Roly Poly Pudding.
I think Roly Poly Pudding ran well last time, and I think he could go well again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just seeing in the corner of my eye that the runners have made it down to the start, so we'll pass you again for the final time to our racecourse commentator, Mark Johnson.
We're at Cartmel, one of Britain's most beautiful racecourses, up in the Lake District, right beside Cartmel Priory, for the Who's Counting the Calories Chase. 2 miles, 1.5 furlongs of this unique track. They race along the outside of the course for almost 2 circuits before they then cut to the inside. The finishing straight here is right up the infield of the racecourse, and the longest run in from the final fence of any track in the country, even longer than the Grand National. It's over half a mile from the final fence. The favourite here at 3 to 1 is in the orange with the purple seams and hoops on the sleeves. That is number 2, Roly Poly Pudding. Could do with some of that with a little bit of custard. Or I might go for Treacle Tart, number 6, in the blue with the green sleeves. A 14 to 1 chance. They're walking in, and they're off. The Who's Counting the Calories Chase has 12 fences, and they take the first 2 fences alongside the Priory, and it's Cream Donut who is out in front, to Treacle Tart in second, and Roly Poly Pudding is in third, and then Lardy Cake in fourth, followed by Banoffee Pie in 5th, the yellow of Black Forest Gatto in 6th. As they crossed over the first fence, there's a very short run indeed to fence number 2, Suet Pudding and Chocolate Fountain at the back of the field. That was an open ditch, and they are all safely over. And it's Cream Donut who is out in front by 2 lengths now to Treacle Tart in second, and then a break of 3 lengths to Roly Poly Pudding racing in third as they come now along the second of the 2 straights at Cartmel, and a line of 4 fences await them. Lardy Cake at the moment is racing in 4th, followed by Banoffee Pie in 5th position, then Black Forest Gatto, Suet Pudding and Chocolate Fountain at the rear of the field. That was the water jump, and they are all safely over. It was Suet Pudding who almost sent the jockey into orbit as they go over another plain fence, and they are not hanging about here. Very, very quick pace being set by Cream Donut over the third of the 4 fences along this section of the course to Roly Poly Pudding over in second. A desperate mistake there in the chasing pack by the green and gold of Chocolate Fountain. Hit that fence very hard indeed. Got over that one safely enough. And the one who is really beginning to struggle now at the back of the field is Suet Pudding. The yellow colours of Black Forest Gatto has also now dropped to the tail of the field. A long run now to the next fence, which is taken just beyond their starting point. Cream Donut's got the lead. It's now Roly Poly Pudding who has got second, giving chase 4 lengths away. Treacle Tart's racing in third, and the rest now are about 20 lengths behind. It's Chocolate Fountain who is now racing in a clear fourth place. On his outside, it is Banoffee Pie who is in fifth. Now they have completed 1 lap of the track, still just over a circuit to go, and it's now Roly Poly Pudding, the 3-to-1 favourite, who goes on to Cream Donut, who's now racing in second. Treacle Tart is in third, and they've sent out a search party for the rest. Chocolate Fountain now is in fourth. Struggling is Banoffee Pie, so too is Lardy Cake. Suet Pudding is totally tailed off, and so too is Black Forest Gatto. The leaders are already over the first of 2 fences by the Priory. The others have just struggled over that fence, with Black Forest Gatto a long way behind. 3 leaders are over the open ditch. They've got 4 more to take, and Roly Poly Pudding, the favourites in the orange, are now coming under pressure. It looks as though we're going to get a new leader on the turn between horses with the white and green spotted cap. That is Treacle Tart, who is going well. The early leaders to the inside, the yellow cap, that is Cream Donut, and driven along back in third in the orange is Roly Poly Pudding. Staying on now back in fourth position as they go towards the water jump, and over it is Banoffee Pie, and that one's being followed through by the trying to stay on the outside Lardy Cake. They go over the third from home. Roly Poly Pudding's out in front to Treacle Tart in second. Third now is Cream Donut. This is the second from home, but they're still a very long way from the finish, and it's Roly Poly Pudding to Treacle Tart, and then Cream Donut. Did the leaders go off too fast? Can any of the others out of the chasing pack close? That was the final fence. Still half a mile to go on the flat. On the inside rail, that is Treacle Tart. Round the outside is Roly Poly Pudding. Back in third, Cream Donut. Staying on into fourth now, Black Forest Gatto. He's a long, long way behind, but he is staying on. So too Lardy Cake and Banoffee Pie. Looks as though Chocolate Fountain, though, is well and truly held, and so too.
Oh, sorry about that. That was we had a few technical difficulties there, but we lost the stream partway through, and when we put it back on, it didn't work properly.
Oh,
so,
you can only hope with technology, can't you? Never mind. Hey, did you know where the newlywed horses stayed though?
Where's that then?
The bridal suite. Ah!
But anyway, the result of the race in the end, after a controversial steward's inquiry, the winner was number 6, Treacle Tart, paid at rewarding odds.
You see, Roly Poly won, didn't they, originally? And then there was an inquiry. Why was there an inquiry?
There was some interference there on the home turn, and Treacle Tart was awarded the race. So we'll just tot up the final standings.
I would have gone for Roly Poly, gutted. Never mind. Did you know my horse is a rubbish dancer? I think he's got 2 left feet. I'm glad I'm laughing, even if no one else is, because, you know.
Oh, well. Well, if we look at the final standings there, we'll see that John Lewis is the winner, and he's ended up with a fantastic total
great bet at the last bet.
1575.
Oh my gosh.
That's absolutely brilliant.
He started with 100.
He started with £100 and he ended up with 1,575. You should go to the races more often, John.
Yeah, we all need to make friends with John. He plays the tenor sax, if you don't know. He's quite new to the band, but we need to make friends with him because clearly he can make money. As can Karen.
Yeah, 1,510. That's a brilliant score.
Oh, Heather did well. Jack, 375.
Yeah, he started well and finished well. There's a bit of a blip in the middle there.
A few people ended with nothing, sadly.
Yeah, quite a few people.
And never mind. This is why you should never really place a lot of money in bets.
Yeah, so if we look there, the winner, John Lewis.
Ah, John Lewis.
Congratulations, John. That was absolutely fantastic. Brilliant performance. You've increased your money by about
the cat's come to say well done.
1,500% or more there. That is a decent return for an
well
evening's
done.
work.
Woo!
But yeah, so sorry about the slight technical problems there. We hope that didn't spoil the fun for you. But we've certainly had fun putting this on for you. I'm not sure what we've got lined up for next week, but I'm sure we'll work something out.
Yes. I think it might be Ashley and Sophie, but we'll double check with them and we'll say.
Yeah. So in the meantime, keep safe, everybody, and we'll see you all soon.
Missing you lot. Bye.